Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, my name is Precious. On this channel I help you understand that family relationship is a work in progress through my videos. If this is your first time, you like my videos, I would like you to please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. I've posted a lot of videos on my channel and I believe it's going to be insightful, it's going to be a blessing to you, so you may want to go back and watch the videos I've posted. Thank you so much to all my returning subscribers. If you know how much I cherish you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Today I want to talk about breastfeeding. If you don't know, I'm a mom of 4. I have an 8-month-old baby and I did exclusive breastfeeding and I am still breastfeeding. So I want to talk about breastfeeding, what nobody talks about breastfeeding, or what you didn't know about breastfeeding. I think a lot of people, especially the first-time parents, as soon as they get pregnant, by default, most people just feel, oh, breastfeeding is just gonna come, I'm just gonna breastfeed, and they think it's one of those things that just happens. Okay, they just think it's one of those things that happen. Breastfeeding is breastfeeding, isn't it? It's a flow, it's a track. We just follow that route and just like that. So today I want to actually share about my experience breastfeeding 4 babies and from the experience of other people as well. So what is it about breastfeeding that people don't talk about, or you don't even know about, or you didn't even bother to think about? Without further ado, let's get talking. Breastfeeding does not come naturally. Yes. Precious, what are you talking about? I'm telling you the truth. A lot of people think that breastfeeding comes naturally. Like when the baby comes, you're just going to bring your breast and you put into your baby's mouth. It doesn't come naturally. You see the way when a baby is born, right? Or when you start feeding your baby, it does not come naturally for the baby to grab a spoon. Sometimes they will hold the spoon upside down. Sometimes they will hold it a different way. It's a bit of practice, try and error until you find out or you get the best position or the best way that your baby can actually take breast milk. So if you're someone who is pregnant, you're trying to conceive, you're going to get pregnant in the future, you want to breastfeed, you need to learn about breastfeeding. It does not come naturally. Let nobody deceive us, because a lot of us thought, I thought breastfeeding just came naturally until when I had my first baby and the way my nipple cracked. Nobody told me that, girl, you need to go and find a way to sort yourself out. So it doesn't come naturally. If you think breastfeeding come naturally, it does not come naturally. You actually need to read about it. You actually need to go to maybe your midwife to teach you how to keep the baby, to know when the baby has latched properly, to know if the baby is feeding very. It doesn't come naturally. That's just what I want to say on this point, that breastfeeding does not come naturally. You need to learn about it. You need to read about it. You need to watch videos. You need to go to classes to learn the technique of breastfeeding. It's not an intuition. It doesn't come based on your intuition. Another thing about breastfeeding is that your baby can reject your breast milk. I've had a lot of people where they gave birth to their baby, they're looking forward to having breastfeed their baby, and the baby did not take their breast milk. Most times it does happen for cesarean section moms because straight away they didn't breastfeed. So maybe the baby had milk or so. I can't really tell. I'm not a lactation specialist or lactation doctor, whatever it's called. I just know that there are a lot of women that have set their mind that they're going to breastfeed, only for them to get to the point for them to breastfeed, their baby refused to take the milk. And what are they going to do? A lot of them were very disappointed. So you just need to bear this in mind, that breastfeeding does not come naturally, like I said, and your baby, there's a tendency for your baby to reject your breast milk. But the good thing is that there's Aptami, there's Kindami, there's Kawange, there's SMA, there's don't bother, mom. Don't even bother yourself. Don't stress out. It's hard. You can only try, but if you think the baby is not having it, there are so many other options that you can actually fall back on. So breastfeeding, as much as it doesn't come naturally, and even when it comes, your breast milk starts flowing, the baby can decide, mommy, I'm not having that. What are you gonna do? So people need to know this, that breastfeeding, your baby can actually reject your breast milk. Another truth that people don't know about breastfeeding babies is that they are very clingy. The first 6 months of Naomi, I was I go shopping with Naomi. Every single time I step my feet out of this house, I am carrying Naomi. Even for a short walk, I'm carrying Naomi because she doesn't eat anything. It's only breast milk. Apart from the fact that that's what she have. When she's crying, breast milk is also there to comfort her. So breast milk serves as comfort and as food for her. So I was so difficult. So now that these 2 months that I've had a bit of a break whereby she's no longer depending on my breast milk anymore. She's eating proper solid food. So I just feel like I have a bit of a break. But even at that, when Naomi wants breast milk, there is nothing you would do. She would cry, she will be pulling, literally dragging my clothes like this because she wants breast. If I bring any of her favorite meal, she's not gonna have it. She wants breast milk. So breastfed baby is very clingy. Do you agree to this? If you're a mom and you breastfed your baby, was your baby clingy? Because for me now, I'm even beginning to think, how is she going to cope when she goes to nursery? Because she's definitely going to go to nursery. How is she going to cope? So breastfed babies are very, very clingy. Oh, this one, breastfeeding affects your sleep. Oh my God. Recently, I went to see one of my friends that just had a baby, and she said to me, Precious, I'm not breastfeeding at night. So I was like, why? Precious, I don't sleep. Like, she wakes up every 2 hours, and every 2 hours she wakes up. When she's about to wake up, that's when I'm about to sleep, because I don't just fall asleep. Exactly what happened to me. My first few months after I had Naomi, in fact, all my kids, first few months after I had them, was the most challenging. In fact, when I was pregnant, I was always thinking about the first few weeks of having the baby, because that's the most challenging time for me. Honest, that's the time where I'm lacking sleep. I'm still a mom. I have other kids I need to look after. So what happens is that because your baby breastfeeds, and I think most people say that babies that breastfeed don't sleep for long at night. A lot of people say that, and for me, I think it's true, because baby that take birth to sleep longer at night. I don't know the truth about it, but I just feel like that's it. If you breastfeed your baby around 9 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, the baby is waking up, and that time you haven't even slept. So you end up in a night, if you combine the sleep and wake up time that you've not actually had a good 2 hours sleep. And by the time you wake up in the morning, you're like a zombie, like literally exhausted from not having a good sleep. So one thing people don't talk about is that when you're breastfeeding at night, your sleep is going to be so disrupted that it can affect you, and it can actually lead to postnatal depression. I can tell you the truth. A lot of women that suffer from postnatal depression is as a result of lack of sleep. One of the major factors is lack of sleep. So breastfeeding, as much as it's a good thing, it's easy and all of that, is the best thing for your baby. Also know that it causes sleep disruption. You're not going to get a good night's sleep because your baby is going to be waking up as often as possible. Another truth about breastfeeding is that it's okay if you don't want to breastfeed. Honestly, it is okay. A lot of women have been crucified. A lot of women have been abused. A lot of women have been castigated. Now, it's not as if I'm against breastfeeding. I breastfed all 4 of my kids, exclusive breastfeeding. But I'm just going to tell you the truth the way it is. If you don't feel like breastfeeding, this is not about breast milk did not come out or breast milk came out. If you as a mom don't feel like breastfeeding, sis, it's your body. Do what you want to do with your body. If they want to call you selfish, that's okay. You carry the baby 9 months. So for me, I just feel like people should allow women to make their choice. If a woman decides to get pregnant and decides she doesn't want to breastfeed, that's up to that woman. There's so many things about breastfeeding that comes with breastfeeding that people don't really talk about. So when a woman decides that she doesn't want to breastfeed, you people should allow the woman to rest. Like, it's not by force. Okay? Provided the woman is doing every other thing, it is not by force. It's her choice. I think women are so packed in this box that they have to do everything society said this, society said they must breastfeed. Sometimes they will use guilt. A lot of women that are actually breastfeeding don't even really want to breastfeed, but because of the guilt, people will pack guilt, or other women will be guilting them because they didn't breastfeed. It's okay. Come on, it is okay. It is okay for you not to breastfeed. Okay, what if you have all the plans, you want to breastfeed, and at the end of the day, breast milk does not come out? Are you going to kill yourself? No. So for me, I just want to share this truth, this thing that It's okay for you to say you don't want to breastfeed. It's okay. And also for you to know that breastfeeding can cause a lot of things. It doesn't come naturally. Like I said, it's something that you need to prepare your mind for. It's something that your baby can reject. It's something that would affect your sleep, disrupt your sleep. Your baby is going to be clingy. There's so many, as much as breastfeeding is fantastic, breastfeeding also has certain areas. Are there things about breastfeeding that you think people don't really talk about that I haven't mentioned? Please let me know in the comment section. Well, these are the things that as a mom of 4, I've breastfed 4 babies that I really struggled with. And when I see people guilting other women that they not breastfeed, it gets me really upset because I feel like it's not nice and it's not fair. So these are the things that I feel I am breastfeeding moms or breastfed babies do to their mom and all of that. And I know there are so many more of it out there, but these are just my personal experience and the experience of other people that I know. If you enjoyed this video and you like it, please press the subscribe button and the notification, but also give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you think. If there are other videos you want me to make that I haven't made, please let me know in the comment section. I will find time to make it. Thank you so much for watching. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now. Bye.